Hello everyone, my name is Zoth and today I'm doing a Vainglory video. This video is actually taken from a rank match replay that I just had, and yeah, this rank match actually we completed it at around 60 minutes. After a clean spawn, we captured it and the opponent just surrendered. So the reason why this match ended that quickly is because of the way the Baron played. The Baron didn't survive long enough in the early game that he could actually make. He wasn't able to make it to the late game, and yeah, wasn't able to get the items that he needed. Usually in this situation, the Alpha and Arden should be helping the Baron to get into late game because of our composition. Arden and Rona can dive very well, so yeah, they can just gank this Baron very easily, which is something we didn't do that much in this match. I should ping more often. So yeah, the Baron just jump jet directly into Scarf, and that's actually a very bad idea because even though he didn't know that I was in a lane brush, he should always be wary about the protector or the jungler being in the brush waiting to gank him. So yeah, in this situation he was quite unfortunate. I don't think Scarf would have survived, or Scarf wouldn't have won the trade if I wasn't there. So yeah, it was just luck, I guess. So here Rona and I are just taking the Elder Treant. The Alpha tried to steal it, and she didn't manage to do it because of my B. Yeah, and I took the Treant. So in this situation, Rona stayed in for too long, and that's something that a lot of people like to do in solo queue. I have no idea why. Probably they're just not that experienced, but that happens. So I wasn't that low, so the opponent decided not to chase me since they already got Rona. So skipping ahead, I moved up to the jungle to share some farm with Runa, and Arden has moved in with Baron to kind of have a better trade with Scarf, and Baron just jump jet towards Scarf but did not manage to kill. So this is a good example of knowing how much damage you can output in a short amount of time. Baron, he's supposed to be a very bursty hero, and without not knowing your damage potential right, can kind of hurt you and take unnecessary damage because you don't have high attack speed. So skipping ahead yet again, I've moved out to lane with Scarf to push the minions towards the enemy turret, and Baron managed to get a jump jet off and land a lot of basic attacks onto Scarf, bringing him to very low and allowing Alpha to finish him off. So what he did wrong, or his mistake rather, was that he overextended. I think it's more of my fault as well because I did not caution ping him and stuff. As a laner, I think the Scarf should be able to know when to back off when hitting a turret and not get too greedy in case a gang comes around. So yeah, laning is hard, I guess. That's the message. So here we kind of back off a little and return back to our position where we can farm up. So the opponent Arden is still staying in the lane with Baron and waiting to gank him. So this is what happened. Baron jump jet over to Scarf. I managed to get to lane just in the right time and bang him and negating a lot of damage from Baron. And yeah, here comes a gank, and we managed to get rid of the Baron. So what I feel is that Baron is not playing very passively in this early game. he needs to build up and buy his items, and he should try to prevent deaths as much as possible. So his death is just gonna cause a lot of pain to his team and allowing us to pick up the first turret. Another message that I want to send is that always get objectives. Objectives are like turret and gold mine. Every time you get a kill, it's basically a 2v3 for them. You can push the lane, shove the lane, and weaken the turrets, and just siege the turret. Taking turrets and taking gold mine gives you 300 gold. That's a very huge gold lead for your team, and that's just kind of the main way to win the game. So here, that's what we're doing, getting the gold mine, while the opponent team is preoccupied in trying to take down Scar. So skipping ahead yet again, Baron and Arden are moving up towards lane, and Scarf is just too far away from our first turret. I quickly tried to move up to try to help him, and the opener Arden just dropped his gauntlet. His gauntlet drop was a bit too premature. I guess I can say that it was too early, and yeah, he just wasted his gauntlet, and it's like on a 90-second cooldown. I feel that gauntlet drop was pretty unnecessary because he don't see Rona or me anywhere near Scarf, and there's no way we could have helped him. So right now, me and Rona are just waiting in the bush, waiting for Scarf to shove the lane forward so we can get a second turret. And the opponent jungler and laner are just, roamer are just in the jungle getting farm. So right now we are about to have a team fight as they try to protect their second turret. And the Scarf used his ult. I dropped my gauntlet, managed to stun Baron and Alpha, and now we kind of split up. Rona going after Baron, but then double back because he saw that Scarf was actually in trouble. And he used his sweet miss and went after Baron. So this fight did not turn out well for us, partially because of the split. Alpha was able to get Scarf, and that kind of decreases our damage potential. And yeah, they are just now, the Alpha and Arden are just trying to get me. So after respawning, Scarf was able to rotate down into the jungle and help me get rid of this Alpha, but the Alpha managed to kill me first. And this Arden just dropped his gauntlet again. I don't know why he did that, but that was a very unnecessary ult, and it's a very waste of an ult because he wasn't trying to trap anyone or preventing anyone from escaping. And yeah, it's just a very weird ult that should not be done. It's just a mistake on his part. And now Baron found an opportunity to push the lane forward and failed at trying to get our turret because he stayed too long and he jump jet towards our base, which is something that he should not be doing. So right now, after killing Baron, we just went straight for the gold mine and giving us a 300 gold lead. So right after the gold mine, Rona took their front camps, and Alpha and Arden from the opponent team went down and tried to kill Rona. So here we just have like a standstill fight, no stutter step. I popped my renewal, and Scarf uses Dragon Breath. This is a very good use of Dragon Breath because Dragon Breath gives speed boost to your teammates, your allies, and that helped us to catch up with Arden and Alpha. Though I don't think that speed boost was really that necessary, but it helped us to secure the kill. So here is a very silly glitch from just replace. The Scarf's group is still below the enemy turret. It's just a weird thing that replace does. Yeah. So here Scarf has managed to get a huge wave of minions to push towards the lane, and the Baron and Arden are just rushing to protect their second turret, which is on very low health. But we managed to get a turret, and our opponent Arden just dropped his gauntlet. This forces Scarf to take a lot of damage from Baron's ult, and I dropped my gauntlet as well. But this soon turns out to be a huge mistake because my gauntlet just went out, and this allowed Alpha to kill Scarf. So Rona went back to try to help finish off the Alpha, and I'm pretty sure we did. Yep, the slope from the Vanguard helped. So here we are just trying to clear off the minions on the lane, and Baron came in with jump jet, not doing a lot of damage to Rona and me. So he jump jet towards me, bringing me quite low. I used my war threads and trying to get this Baron, and then Baron managed to land a few more shots on me, bring me very low. Rona, using Great Mist, got rid of Baron, and here I was spotting home. But then I saw Alpha's Prime Directive, and I quickly popped my renewal and got out of the brush. So yeah, it almost turned out to be a very bad fight, but we managed to last long enough for Scarf to come back and help us finish off, and we got our third turret. So right after this turret went down, we rotated down to their jungle, clearing off all of their jungle camps and denying the Alpha our farm. And at the same time, we also took down the Crystal Sentry. I think that's the first death, removing one life, and the group is still there. So the Alpha does not have any farm to go back to, and we just managed to deny them of a lot of farm. Scarf bought a Crystal Infusion, and we are really ready to fight. So left with 12 more seconds before cracking spawn, we quickly took down this gold mine and got ourselves even more gold. So yeah, currently we are looking pretty good, and once cracking spawn, we can just take the Kraken, and left with 2 turrets on their team. On their base, it's a high chance they will win. So here we managed to caught the Arden face checking the brush, and a fight breaks out, but Baron was nowhere to be found. Both of our gauntlets dropped, and we managed to get rid of Alpha. Then right afterwards, we went after the opponent Arden. I'm not so sure where the Baron is, probably still sitting at the lane brush. Yep. And we are getting this Kraken. So here he came down trying to get a Kraken, but we got a Kraken before he can even get the boosted damage from his jump jet. He died to us, and yeah, the opponent team just surrendered. So thank you for watching this video. I'm not the best player, I'm also not the most experienced, and I'm also not here to brag. But I just want to show you that Baron is not the world's most OP hero there is. There are ways to counter him, and early game aggression is one of the main ways. So there's no reason to always ban him in ranked matches, and don't ever ban him when you're on the A side, which means you get to ban first, because you might be able to pick him up. And if you have a good laner, well, Baron is a very good pickup. So yeah, thank you for watching. I said that twice. Feel free to leave any suggestion or any way to improve as a player and how to roam. I'm open to any suggestion, because we are all here to learn, and I want to learn. So yeah, thank you for watching. Say that thrice, and have a good day.